Hey everyone, thought I'd show you a little bit of the technique that I use to sharpen my sheath knife. And here I have an Imperial Lockback, and I'd say that's about a 3-inch blade. It's extremely handy and I like it a lot. It's stainless steel, it's got a flat ground on it, and I'd like to show you a little bit of how I dress this knife. Now what we have here is what's known as the quality of it is known as a Arkansas whetstone. And what it's extremely fine, and it's, as you can see, it's been used quite a bit, but it's very fine, and this is really all I need to sharpen most any cutting edge that I have, whether it is a knife like this or my hatchet. But here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the technique that I use to dress this knife. So this can be used either with your standard light machine oil, cutting oil, or spit. And what I do when I'm sitting here is I generally spit on my stones and make a little puddle. And this knife has already been sharpened pretty good, but I'm going to go through the paces for you just to show you how I do it. Now, this knife has never been reground. In other words, it still has the original edge on it, and all I've had to do was basically dress it on this stone in order to keep it in working condition. I don't particularly care to have my knives razor sharp. It's kind of counterproductive and it wears the blade down quite a bit over time. So what I do is I just flick it a few times and it works. As long as I can cut a good piece of rope with it without bearing down on it too hard, I'm happy with it. But anyway, this is how I do it. I basically hold the stone in my fingers and allow the stone to follow the contours of the knife blade as opposed to the other way around. So here I go. This side is not good. I like this side better. There's an imperfection in this stone right here, and I've been trying to work it out, but doesn't seem to be working. But this side is pretty fine. Remember to keep your stone well lubricated when you do this. Otherwise, you're going to have a buildup of very, very fine steel filings, and it's going to hamper your sharpening ability. So here we go. If you do this periodically and do it diligently, you really don't need to take much metal off at all, unless you damage the blade for some reason. You know, if you hit a nail or something like that, or a piece of stone, and you nick the edge, there's really no reason to go crazy on it. Okay. Once you feel that you've ground down all of the imperfections in the edge, not the blade itself, but the edge, the cutting edge, then you go ahead and bring that blade back to the back and to the point, back and to the point, back and to the point, like that. Remember to keep your stone well lubricated. Whether you use cutting oil or spit, it really doesn't matter much. The purpose of the oil, or the spit in this case, is to carry away the metal filings that accumulate on the surface of the stone. It doesn't really serve to lubricate, and that defeats the purpose of the sharpening process in any case. You really don't want lubrication. You just want that little bit of film to be washed away so that your knife blade can actually get to the stone itself, which is a misconception a lot of people have. So anyway, that's really all I need to do. And you just wipe the blade clean. And for those of you who are purists, I brought a piece of newsprint here so that you can see how this thing really works. Now, all I'm going to do is to allow the blade to go through the paper by its own weight. I'm not pushing down on it at all. All I'm doing is sawing back and forth. That's it. And that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed my little presentation. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.